Hi, Mark here with an AMS Club tip. Today we're diving into edit filters, quickly filtering your views, part 3. Okay, it's a quick trick to help you master Dynamics 365 one tip at a time. Let's dive right in. So we can see in front of us we have from part 2 in the video our more complex OR condition setup where we wanted to return any opportunities where the rating was equal to hot and the revenue was less than 50,000, or the rating equals cold and the revenue is greater than 100,000. We now want to build on this and bring in a related table into this condition as well, because I want to filter where the postcode begins with M for the customer account, or it begins with W. Okay, so I'm going to leave my existing filter as it is, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring add related entity into here now. So similar to columns, but now we could add in a related table column, but now we can actually put a filter within here as well. So within related entity, I can choose a related entity, and I can see I've got many to one here. So this is telling me I've got many opportunities to one customer accounts. One to many is something that we'll return to another time. But I can see that I've got potential customer accounts here. So I'm going to take this link from my opportunity to its account that it belongs to and get access to all the fields in that table. So where the potential customer account contains data, and I can select the field. I'm going to select address 1, zip, postcode, and begins with N. Okay. And I'm just going to click on to apply. Great. So you can see I've already brought out postcode into here from my edit columns and related columns to this opportunity table. So I can see I'm returning the correct data, which is great. And I've still got my hot less than 50,000 and cold greater than 100,000 criteria in there as well. But I also want to bring out the postcode for W. So if I click into edit filters, I can now apply an OR condition within the related table. So I'm going to click onto add and row, and then bring in postal code in here again, and then begins with W. Okay, and just like before, I need to select my checkbox next to the two criteria because at the minute it's defaulted to an AND criteria. So I'm going to click on to make group, and then I'm going to change these to an OR. So change it from an AND to an OR. Okay, so just to explain what's happening here now, right up at the top, the whole overarching condition is an AND. We've tested that, we've built a block within here, which is an OR, and that's working okay with giving our rating and revenue criteria. We've then, not within this OR block, which you can see has got its own grey block, and then we've got some white space, we've got another grey block, which is another AND now. So now I'm going to say AND the potential customer accounts. We want to do some filtering on the postcodes, and within there, we want to say where it begins with M or it begins with W. Okay, so you can imagine how this gets quite complex, and this is why you want to bring out and test it incrementally. So bit by bit, apply your changes, make sure it gives you what you're looking for, bring in some helper columns like I have done with the postcode to make sure it returns the results you're expecting. But if I just click on to apply, I can now see that I've got my M postcodes and my W postcodes. So that's exactly the kind of view that I now want to discuss with my sales team who work in the M and the W postcodes and discuss what's going on with these opportunities. It's a great way to be able to work with edit filters to build some complex in-system reporting tools right there for you. Nice, easy tools to use once you understand how to work with the AND and the OR criteria. So thanks for tuning into this week's AMS Club tip. If you found it useful, please like it, share it with your team and subscribe for more. And remember, all my systems are here to help you get the most from Dynamics 365.